Hello everybody, video here for you today. This is the No Cap recap of the Curse of Oak Island Season 12, Episode 24, called Into the Void, originally aired May 13th, 2025. If you missed any of my recaps of previous episodes, there's a link to my Oak Island playlist in the upper right. Let's get into it. Previously, on the Curse of Oak Island, people have been looking for an incredible treasure for 230 years. As the last caisson of the year is being oscillated into the money pit area in an attempt to reach the solution channel, narrator Robert Clotworthy recounts the other caissons from Season 12, starting with TB1. Started off promising, but then had to be abandoned due to caving in and sucked in an additional 100 cubic yards of fill material. TB1 was the first in the high gold content area, and RP3 was the second, successfully intersecting the tunnel from shaft 6 to the original money pit shaft. It is believed that the things they didn't see from TB1 fell lower into the solution channel, along with the water and fill added to try to stabilize that caisson. The new caisson, named TOT1 for The One Thing, will be put in at grid location H.25-6.4, which should intersect the southwest corner of the chapel shaft on one side and the edge of the Dunfield 100-foot wide dig on the other. I was pretty close on my guess in the most recent Looks Back and Ahead video, which I do 2 or 3 days before the next episode airs. Not bad, not bad at all. The graphic from the show is what they think the solution channel may look like. On Lot 5, where there are likely years more of hand excavation in order, Ethan finds a square nail, which means hand wrought and older. Steve has added the carbon dating ranges from wood and other organic material within the structures found in the swamp to his GPS graphics. The cobble path that goes from the stone road or wharf in the northeastern corner of the swamp up the right/east side of the triangle is 1650 to 1700. The Eye of the Swamp is 1630 to 1680, the latter of which Dr. Spooner thinks the majority of the manipulation of the area into a swamp happened. And the brick and slate vault structure is 1696 to 1915. Recently, in the northernmost part of the bog, the team uncovered these large boulders that Steve suggested was a seawall. This is the same, but more uncovered. Ground penetrating radar showed something 14 feet long and 4 or 5 feet below the already excavated level. The 14 feet matches the description of a wall Fred Nolan found. Unfortunately, they get this deep, seeing a bit of wood, but no real structure. An early hammer grab from TOT1 brings up what the team thinks is the side of the chapel shaft. The outer edges of the Dunfield 100-foot wide dig were not cribbed, it was just dug. Only the center of that dig reached 140 feet in depth. Dunfield experienced the sides constantly caving in, and he eventually gave up after running out of money. This is the chapel shaft, originally dug in 1931 by vault discoverer William Chappell and his Freemason son M.R. Chapel. This is a picture I found on the internet of the chapel and Hedden shafts as they looked in 1959 when the Restall family arrived on the island. The TOT1 hammer grab brings up older looking wood. Its adze cut so it would predate any searchers. Marty spots this round timber that is very dark and very hard, so he puts it to the side. In the northern bog, the digging is as deep as the excavator they have will go, so they call it. This is a view from the northern beach above the swamp looking south. The next hammer grab brings up evidence of the shoe, which, as illustrated here, is a metal box the chapels put at the bottom of their shaft to keep out water and soil. Finally, a shot that shows the garden shaft. It's the splotch of yellow below the one dark tree on the hill next to the road. It's kind of more on the right side of the picture. From below the chapel shaft, the hammer grab brings up what Marty thinks is a piece of a pickaxe. The striations mean it's older. And here it is cleaned up. The next day in the lab, blacksmith Carmen Legg confirms pickaxe, and Carmen dates it to the 1500s. Emma says the metal composition points from 1500s to 1700s. She shows a scan of it, which shows a split within it. In the Money Pit area, this is the synopsis promised terrifying caving in as soil disappears all around the caisson. It's actually not terrifying at all because Rock and SB Canada are able to remove the pad, replace the missing soil with fill, and then replace the pad in short order. The History Channel is no stranger to hyperbole. Next hammer grab brings up another piece of dark wood that sinks in water, which is a trick Dan Blankenship taught the Laginas to confirm older wood. The TOT1 caisson cannot advance anymore after reaching 192 feet, and the team thinks they have hit a ledge as illustrated here. The team will try to recover artifacts from the solution channel by using an airlift system, forcing air down into it, which results in water and anything else down there that's light enough to be shot back up the other two. The Laguna team has used the airlift system at least 2 times previously on the island that I recall. Next time on the 12th season finale, episode 25, The Curse of Oak Island, airing May 20th, called Uplifting Discoveries. As winter approaches,
and winter is coming.
The Fellowship is racing against time as they're closer than ever to finding the one thing. Following that is a new drilling down episode called The Mystery Deepens. After another year of incredible finds on Oak Island, Maddie Blake gets the ultimate insider scoop from Rick, Marty, and their team. I'll be continuing the Curse of Oak Island recaps as new episodes air late Tuesday nights. I'll also continue Season 8 Retro No Cap recaps. All of the other episodes and seasons are in my Oak Island playlist already. I'm also slowly doing retro no-cap recaps of seasons 2 through 4 of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, seasons 1 and 5, as well as the first 5 episodes of season 2 are all done already and are in the Skinwalker Ranch playlist. The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch season 6 begins airing in June on the History Channel. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Sempre avanti.